Okay, Mercedes E220 estate car, 2.2 CDI. A problem with the parking sensors. Showing up all sorts of fault codes, and initially the fault code said it was one of the rear parking sensors, but when I went to fix the rear parking sensor and have a look at it, it just fell apart in my hand. It was very worn and corroded on the inside. There's 4 of them on the back bumper. The problem being is way underneath here. I don't know if you can see in here at the back of the connector plug. You can just make it out. They corrode, and the plug actually broke away. It was perished, it came away in my hand, and so I had to order a new wiring loom. I'll show you that in a second. The wires go, they run along, they plug into each of the sensors at the back of the bumper, and in turn they get fed up this side here. UK right hand drive car, they get fed up in here through the back. Take this cover off, that just pops off. Press the button, lift this up, and here is the cables here. This is where the main wiring loom comes in for the rear parking sensors. This is the plug here for it. Quite tricky to get off. It's not a very long wiring loom, there's just 4 connectors on it at the back of the bumper, and it comes up here and plugs in. Now, I've got a diagnostic machine, and it was telling me what was wrong. It was telling me there was a fault in the rear parking sensor. As I say, once I touched the parking sensor, I tried to take the plug out of it, but it just fell apart in my hand and disintegrated basically. I was getting no noise at all off the parking sensors. What I've got here is the iCarSoft professional car diagnostic tool. It only cost me £200 online. It's worth it. It not only does, I think they design it just for specific cars. If you want just one for Mercedes is a bit cheaper, one for BMW is a bit cheaper obviously. But this is a multi-car one, and I'll just show you the function I want through. Turn the red lights on, and took me into Mercedes E220 W211 model, E220 CDI. Enter for that. Down to manual entry, and I scrolled up to Parktronic system. Enter into that. Read the fault code. Now it's saying 0 fault code because I had actually cleared it. It was telling me one of the back parking sensors or wiring to the parking sensor was faulty. So I've replaced the parking sensor, I've replaced the wiring loom. Now when I put it into reverse, I'm getting a tone. I wasn't getting that before. So I'll just unhook my parking sensor, the diagnostic tool, and I'll take you in and show you the actual wiring loom. If you bear with me, excuse the shaky camera here in rainy Scotland. Sam guarding the gate. just show you the parking sensor and a few of the parts that I had to deal with for that. Hey Sam, here's your bottle. There's my W211 up in the car tilter, currently being worked on. Okay. This here is the wiring loom that runs along your rear bumper. I'll just give you a better shot of it in case yours is playing up. And there it's there in the full length. This is the plug that I was showing you that plugs into the boot area. And this is the plug, and there you'll see the part number on. If yours is faulty, you'll see the part number label on it, like so. There's a label here telling you the part number, right at the end where the plug is, where it plugs in the boot. That's how I managed to find a new one. It's not very long, it's about 1.5 feet long. This is the plugs that plug into the parking sensors behind the bumper. This is the one that just disintegrated with me. I actually had to put a screwdriver in it to get it out, and it just broke away and disintegrated. I tried to do a repair on it, but it was no good. I was wasting my time. So I found one on eBay, luckily enough. I think it was about £100 for a new one from Mercedes UK. But I was lucky enough, I found a brand new old stock on eBay for £40, delivered to the house, which was a good price for that. And I'll just show you a couple of more things here. Yeah. This is the part number of the wiring sensor. This is the bag it came in. That's it there. Rear parking sensor. Loom. So I got a bargain. This here is the sensor that was faulty. I had to put a screwdriver in here to prise it open. It was just seized onto the plug. I'll show you. The plug here just fell apart, and so did the sensor. It looks very worn, you can see it. So that's your sensor. 3 prongs in here, it just plugs in. I'll show you. It's quite tricky, it's got a wee tab here that you have to push. Yeah, you push this tab to get it off, it's quite tricky. I have to use a screwdriver. Just worn, just old. And as I say, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back bumper. That's safe directions. And then it plugs into the boot. So I seem to be getting a tone now. As I said, I wasn't getting that before. So fingers crossed that everything's going to be okay. I'll just show you something else. I bought a second-hand sensor from eBay as well. It was £20. A lot better condition than this. Delivered to the door for £20. But I actually bought, and that was a second-hand one, an original Mercedes second-hand one for £20. But as a backup, I also bought this. It's made in China, and it says that it's a direct replacement, although made in China, for this Mercedes part here. There's no markings on it, it's just a cheap copy, and that was only £6 UK pounds, delivered to the house, brand new. I never tried it because I just fitted the original Mercedes one that I had delivered. The original Mercedes one had the part numbers on it. At the side here, same as this. This one has no markings. So, it's a backup for £6. Keep it as a spare. So, hopefully, my parking sensors will be okay, and I hope this helps out somebody that's going through the same thing. Just to give you an idea, it's a bit daunting when you pull back the carpet and the boot and you see all the wires and cables, and it's very simple. This plugs into the boot area, as I showed you, and 4 sensors. Hopefully it'll help somebody out that's going through the same. So, I'm not asking you to like the video or share it or anything, I'm just showing you the experience that I've had here with this. Thanks for watching.